Clifton Warren, and welcome to the Top Producer Podcast. Today, we're focusing on the letter U for my book, The ABC of Professional Selling, and U is for upgrading, staying sharp. You know, standards can fall behind, which is why upgrading is so important. But you want to upgrade not just your knowledge, you want to make sure you're upgrading your clients also. Clients can fall behind. And, you know, it's incredible. I worked with a firm recently, and they just let things slip. They always went after and stayed with the same clients. And many of these clients, their business was in decline. When we stopped to look and analyze and really properly segmented their business, we're able to focus a new strategy. And that new strategy, you need to go after more better paying clients in different marketplaces. So there's markets in decline. There are clients, businesses are in decline. So you want to make sure that you're continually upgrading. And one way to do this is that once a year, you want to look at your bottom 80% of your clients and knock off the bottom 5 or 10% off. By just doing that alone, it's going to free up your time to pursue better ones, and more importantly, service the key accounts that are there. Most people fail to upgrade because they get caught in a time trap, a service trap and time trap. And so by making sure that you continually dropping off, pruning your bottom end of your portfolio of your client list, that gives you room to grow. Similar to each year in the tree in the garden, you prune your garden so new leaves can shoot out. You cannot get new clients. You cannot upgrade your clients or stay sharp if you're not doing the pruning yourself. You also want to improve. You also want to stay sharp with your knowledge. And that's by blocking out time and making sure that you're attending the courses, listening to podcasts like this, or going workshops and seminars, reading books, doing courses, whatever you need to do. You need to make sure you're continually upgrading. Don't wait for your company or for your industry to tell you. The best out there participate in their own self-learning program to stay ahead of the curve. And things are moving so fast today, so fast. I'm not just talking about AI. There's many things out there just moving so fast. If you just spent 30 minutes per day in the evening keeping up the speed. So here's some ways to do that. Make sure you read widely. You know, Wall Street Journal, USA Today. If you're in Australia, the Financial Review, some of the other major local newspapers, etc. If you're in Asia, it's The Economist. Publications like that. You take the Wall Street Journal. I use that as a guide. It's a well-written paper. If you did nothing but read the front page for 30 days, you're going to be ahead of a lot of people because you're simply going to know they put the most important stories. It's a broadsheet. They put the most important stories on the front page. But you also want to read widely within your industry, and you want to read widely outside your industry. In other words, you want to be able to sit with any prospect, any client, and talk about issues that might be relevant to them. But you got to know what those are. And so just commit to 20, 30 minutes a day reading. Warren Buffett says he spends 6 hours a day reading, which is probably true, annual reports and things like that to make investments he needs. You don't need to spend 6 hours, but 30 minutes will probably do the trick. And then secondly, you want to make sure that you have your clients properly categorized, and you're making the tough decisions on your bottom 80%. Some have probably even stopped doing business with you, but you still got them loaded on there. Move those out. Focus on your ideals, the types of clients that you need, and set a goal to upgrade your clients. You know, for most professionals, you only need 3 or 4 key clients a year to have a great year. That's upgrading your client base along the way. But it all starts with refusing to stand still and refusing to fall behind and have that upgrade focus. Do that, you will always outproduce, outperform, outmaneuver, advance your career, but more importantly, be a top professional regardless of the market, regardless of the economy. I'm Clifton Warren. Thanks for listening.